Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampur. I am Sanjay, your maths mentor, and I welcome you all guys in this very important session. What we have planned for you based on time, speed, distance. As we have already done one session, today is the second session in the succession. Today is the second session in the succession, guys. We are going to do the part 2 today. Okay, so I hope all of you please do join on the right time. And once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well. Once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well about your joining. Okay, great. So we have done something yesterday. As I told you in the previous session, this topic, guys, is going to tackle in lot of parts. In the first part, we have done the basics and the proportionality concept problems. Proportionality concept. Today is the day for relative speed. Today is the day for relative speed. After relative speed, guys, we will move towards trains and then average speed and so on, so on, so on. Okay, this journey will continue until we complete it. This journey will continue, guys, until we complete it. So today is the day for relative speed. Okay. Good evening, Shrivani. Very good evening. So this is done. And today is the day we are going to do the relative speed. So let's quickly reach where we have done and what we need to do today. There were 3 quality questions in the homework as well. We will discuss them later on as well. Till here it was done. Hello Harika, hello Mr. Putin. Very good evening, very good evening. Kindly do share, and after sharing, do let me know as well. So today we are going to begin with the relative speed. When two persons travels towards each other, you can read it as towards each other, okay? Or you can call it as like opposite to each other. Both means the same. Towards each other or opposite to each other. Towards each other or opposite to each other, both means the same, bacha, okay? So when two persons travel towards each other, then their relative speed is actually they support each other, yeah? They are supporting each other in completing the distance. They are moving, they are covering the distance more fast. They are covering the distance, guys, at a more speed. So the relative speed is a plus b. And when two persons travel in the same direction, so effectively the distance between them is increasing at a very lower rate because both of them are moving in the same direction. So the distance between them is like going very slow. It's not increasing very fast. So their relative speed is a minus b. with the modulus, bachcha. With the modulus. With the modulus. Modulus means we have to only take the positive part. B can be greater than A as well. A can be greater than B as well. Great. So in the same direction, speed is A minus B. In the opposite direction, speed is A plus B. In the same direction, speed is A minus B. In the opposite direction, speed is A plus B. Let's quickly start doing questions based on them. Slowly, slowly, we will finish it off everything. Slowly, slowly, we will finish it off everything today only. Hello, Mr. Putin, Harika, Srivani. Two cyclists are traveling towards each other and meeting in 1 hour 12 minutes. Two cyclists traveling towards each other. Two cyclists traveling towards each other and meeting in 1 hour 24 minutes and meeting in 1 hour 24 minutes or 12 minutes. So can I say, let's suppose they have started from here and they meet over here. They have started from here and they are meeting over here. So this total distance is traveled with their relative speed. This total distance is traveled with their relative speed in 1 hour 24 minutes. Are you able to imagine? They were here, moving towards each other, relative speed, and meeting in 1 hour 24 minutes. So this complete distance with by both means by the relative speed is covered in 1 hour 12 minutes. So distance is relative speed into time taken to meet. Relative speed 21 plus 24 km per hour. 24 into 24 km per hour and time taken is convert into hour. So 1 hour and 12 minutes is 12 by 60 hour. And 12 minutes is 12 by 60 hour. So it is 1 plus 1 by 5, 6 by 5 hour. So meeting in 6 by 5 hour. So time is 6 by 5 hour. So distance is 45 into 6 by 5, 54 kilometers. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Basics are getting formed, because if basics get formed once, then it would not be a difficult task to master this topic. If the basics get formed once, then it would not be a difficult task, guys, to crack the typical questions as well. Perfect. Let's move on. With lot of care. Ram is going to the school. He is getting noticed by Rohan from a distance of 200 meter. Ram starts running. Rohan follows him. Oh, what was Ram hiding? What was Ram hiding? Ram's speed is 10 km per hour. Rohan's speed is 11 km per hour. Okay, if the chaser speed is more, he will definitely chase it. If the chaser speed is more, he will definitely chase it. So Ram is here, traveling with 10. Rohan was there with the speed of 11 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Initial distance between them is 200 meter. Initial distance between them is 200 meter. Okay. Guys, is the distance going to decrease or it is going to increase? Because the chaser speed is more. The chaser speed is more. The distance between them is going to decrease. Since the chaser speed is more, the distance between them is going to decrease. Okay. What is the relative speed? The relative speed in the same direction is a minus b. Their relative speed, guys, in the same direction is a minus b. 11 minus 10, 1 kilometer per hour. Their relative speed is 1 kilometer per hour. So the distance will decrease by the speed of 1 kilometer per hour. So how much is the decrease in the distance in 6 minutes? 1 kilometer per hour. Convert 6 minutes into hour. 6 by 60 hour. So it is 1 by 10 kilometer and 1 by 10 kilometer is 100 meter. 1 by 10 is 100 meter. So basically after 6 minutes, the distance between them is going to remain only. Basically after 6 minutes, the distance between them is going to remain 100 meter. They would have covered 100 meter, bacha. They would have covered 100 meter. Like you will say, the Rohan will cover 100 meter. So how much the distance will remain? It is 200 meter original minus 100 meter. That is 100 meter. Okay, this 100 is not the answer. This 100 is the answer. There is a slight difference between them. I hope you might have got this point. Isn't it? There is a slight difference between this 100 and this 100. Got it? Because if it was not 200, it was 250, then the answer would be 150. Got it? Got it? Okay? Buckle up. Goods train has left the station 6 hours before the passenger train. Bhimsen. Goods train has left the station 6 hours before the passenger train. So basically, goods train is somewhere ahead. Okay, so goods train has traveled this distance in 6 hours. And now the passenger train is at the station. Now the passenger train is at the station, running with the speed of 80. Now the passenger train is at the station, running with the speed of 80. Since the chaser speed is more, it will definitely chase it. चेजर की स्पीड ज्यादा है, चेज तो पकड़ तो लेगा ही. Since the chaser speed is more, it will definitely catch it. And this passenger train is overtaking the goods train in 4 hours. So passenger train is overtaking the goods train in 4 hours. 4 hours here. And this is also running for 4 hours. And the chase has been done. The chase has been done. The chase has been done, guys. In the next 4 hours, passenger has come from here to here and goods has only come from here to here, and the chase is completed. So you can say, sir, the distance traveled by the goods in 10 hours, the distance traveled by the goods in 10 hours is equal to the distance traveled by the passenger in 4 hours. Goods into 10, passenger is 80 into 4, so goods speed is 32. This is non-relative speedway. Now, what is the relative speedway? The relative speedway is, bacha, the relative speedway is the initial distance between them was this. The initial distance between them was this. Passenger and goods. 6 hours. It is not the distance, but it is a time distance. This distance would have been covered by the goods train in 6 hours. So the distance is 6 into g. Both running in the same direction. Both running in the same direction. And getting caught in 4 hours. And getting caught in 4 hours. So you will say, sir, relative distance of g into 6 with the relative speed of p minus g, is getting covered in 4 hours. And relative speedway. However, I know all of you will like this. But still, it's my moral right. It's my moral responsibility. So g into 6 is equal to 4 into p minus g. G into 6 is equal to 4 into 80 minus g. 3g is equal to 160 minus 2g. 5g is equal to 160. So g is 32. It's my moral responsibility, guys, to give you the relative speed solution as well. However, I know you will like it. This was the best. This was the best. This was the best. Thank you, Mr. Potin. Next. Okay, exactly the same. Exactly the same. I want minimum of 5 answers. minimum of 5 answers. Believe me, minimum of 5 answers at any cost. Because exactly the same question. Where you are? 6 hours after the goods train passed, another train traveling with a speed of 56 follows the good train and passes the goods train in 10 hours. Without diagram, whatever is the distance traveled by the, okay, I'm giving it a name of passenger. So passenger is overtaking the goods in 10 hours. So passenger distance traveled in 10 hours is equal to whatever the distance traveled by goods in these 10 hours plus it started 6 hours before, 16 hours. No answer guys, ये क्या है? What is this? मतलब literally guys, I have no words to say. How can you cannot answer this? How I cannot expect the answers from you? Passenger speed 56 into 10. Goods speed we want to know into 16. 4 4 just 16. 4 1 just 4. 4 4 just 16. 2 simplifying 5 times. 2 simplifying 7 times. Goods speed is 35. Should I give the diagrammatical representation as well again? Should I give the diagrammatical representation again? One last time. Platform. Goods train passed the station 6 hours before. So goods train is somewhere here. Another train traveling with the speed of 56 followed the good train. Another train with the speed of 56 followed it and passed the good trains in the next 10 hours. So in the next 10 hours, let's suppose the goods have moved from here to here. And the passenger, because its speed is more, that is why it is overtaking it. It have covered this much distance. So distance traveled by passenger in 10 hours. Distance traveled by passenger in 10 hours is equal to distance traveled by goods in 16 hours. Is equal to the distance traveled by goods in 16 hours. So distance traveled by good in 16 hours. Goods is 35. Now it was like quite hurtful that you haven't give the answers of this question in the mass numbers. Only 2 answers I got. Okay, chalo. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Well done. Perfect example of relative speed. A thief is spotted by a policeman from a distance of 150 meter. So this is your thief. Okay. He is spotted by a policeman. Let's put a cap for him. Okay. Let's put a cap for him. He is spotted by a policeman from a distance of 150 meter. If the speed of police is going to be more, he will definitely caught him. If the speed of police is going to be more, he will definitely caught him. If the speed of thief is more, then he will be like never going to come in the hand of police. Okay. So let's see what is the situation. Thief is 12 and police is 15. He will caught it. He will definitely caught it. How far? How far? Since we are reading the relative speed, first I am doing it by the relative speed. The distance between them is 150 meter and their relative speed is 15 minus 12 kilometer per hour. 15 minus 12 kilometer per hour. That is 150 meter, 3 kilometer per hour. Convert into meter per second. Convert into meter per second, divide by, multiply by 5 by 18. Convert into meter per second, multiply it by 5 by 18. Convert into meter per second, bacha, and multiply by 5 by 18. This is the way to convert the speed into meter per second. 15, simplifying 15 one time, 180 seconds. This is going to happen in 180 seconds, or you can say 3 minutes. This is going to happen in 180 seconds, or you can say 3 minutes. How far will the thief run? So how much he can run in 3 minutes? How much he can run in 3 minutes? You will say, sir, with the speed of 12 kilometer per hour, convert into meter per second, 5 by 18. With the speed of 12 into 5 by 18 into 180 seconds, this is the answer. 12 5 just 60 into 10, 600 meters. This is the relative speed way. I taught you yesterday the proportionality concept as well. I taught you yesterday the proportionality concept as well. We will apply that over here as well. Okay, we will apply that over here as well. Okay, in applying the proportionality concept, you have to identify a factor which is constant. In order to apply the proportionality concept, you have to identify that which of the factor is constant. Guys, in getting caught, what is the factor which is constant? Both started running simultaneously. He is also continuously running. He is also continuously running. So can I say time is same for both? The running time is same for both. So if time is same, then distance is proportional to their speeds. If time is same, then distance is proportional to their speeds. Okay, their speeds is in the ratio 15:12, 3 5 ja, 3 4 ja, 5:4. So can I say this distance is going to be 5 and this distance is going to be 4? If speed is in the ratio 5:4, distance should also be in the ratio 5:4. So this portion is according to the ratio 1. 1 is equal to 150 meter. 1 is equal to 150 meter. So distance by thief is 4. So if 1 is equal to 150, if 1 is equal to 150, if 1 is equal to 150 meter, then distance by thief is 4. So 4 is equal to 4 into 150, 600 meter. Proportionality concept. So relative speed we can also do, but proportionality we can also see. Great. Is it clear to all, both the methods? Okay. Next. It's looking to me, I'm getting the first impression that I cannot teach too much of TSD over this platform because too much is going to be like too much for you. This is the first impressions what I'm getting. In time and work, it's generally easy thinking the solutions. That is why you enjoy it more. But in time, speed and distance, it requires some thought process. It requires bit of thought process. So most of you collapse. So what happened, guys? There you collapse. TW is straightforward. Find out the efficiency, find out the work, assume the work, and find out the days. But guys, a time comes when each and every question of TSD looks simple. The distance between X to Y is 340 kilometer. A train starts from X at 2 p.m. with the speed of 40. Another train starts from Y at 1:20 p.m. with the speed of 60. So the starting time for both is different. The starting time for both is different. The starting time for both is different. So from 1:20 to 2, it will run alone. From 1:20 to 2, it will run alone. So 1:20 to 2 is basically 40 minutes. And 40 minutes is 40 by 60, 2 by 3 hour. So for 2 by 3 hour with the speed of 60, it will run alone. "40 kilometer it will travel till 2. 40 kilometer it will travel till 2 p.m. 40 kilometer it will travel alone till 2 p.m. Traveling 40 kilometer, only 300 kilometer left. And after 2 p.m., both of them moving towards each other. And after 2 p.m., both of them moving towards each other. After 2 p.m., both of them moving towards each other. So the question becomes a question of relative speed. So this question becomes a question of relative speed. Sir, a distance of 300 kilometer with the relative speed of 40 plus 60 kilometer per hour can be covered in 300 by 100 3 hours. After 3 hours more. After 3 hours more. So they are going to meet at, after 3 hours more. So they are going to meet at 5 p.m. Answer. Pretty easy, guys. Very, very easy. Clear to all? Clear to all? So after 2 p.m. we can apply the relative speed. After 2 p.m. we can apply the relative speed. After 2 p.m. only 300 kilometer distance is remaining between them, and they are traveling towards each other with the relative speed of 100. So they are going to meet in the next 3 hours, and in the next 3 hours after 2 is 5 p.m. Bacho, please improve the performance. Exactly same the previous one. Exactly same the previous one. Please improve the performance. It's my humble request from you. I know that TSD for beginners is tough, but I'm taking in such a manner, keeping a lot of examples of same type, because this is the only thing with which you can improve in TSD. This is the only thing with which you can improve in TSD. Taking lot of taking lot of similar type of questions. Taking lot of similar type of questions, guys, in the same session. The only way to improve the TSD. Well done, Bhim Shane. Ajit. Ajit left at 9:30. And David left at 1:30. Okay, if time are not same, then we cannot apply the relative speed at very initially. We cannot apply the relative speed, guys, until they have started at the same time. We cannot apply the relative speed until they have started at the same time. So, for how much hours, bacha? 4 hours. Yeah. For 4 hours, move him alone. Yeah. Because 9:30 to 4 hours is 1:30. So for 4 hours, move him alone. Ajit has a speed of 44. Ajit has a speed of 44. Move him alone for 4 hours. Move him alone for 4 hours. So 44 into 4 is 176 kilometer traveled by him. How much is remaining? How much is remaining? The total was 416. So the remaining is 416 minus 176, which is about 330 kilometer. Remaining distance is 330 kilometer. Remaining distance is 330 kilometer. Now, Ajit moving with the speed of 44 and David moving with the speed of 52. Distance between them is 330. How much time can they cover it? Perfect example of relative speed. 240. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. What I've done here? Yeah, 11 minus 7 is 4. 3, 240. Sorry. Okay. So, the distance remaining between them is 240. The distance remaining between them is 240 and they are moving towards each other. So, you will say, sir, 240 kilometer with the relative speed of 50 plus 40, 96. 24 4 ja. 10 by 4 is 2.5 hour. They will meet in next 2.5 hour. They will meet in next 2.5 hour. 2.5 hour after 130. 2.5 hour after 130. How to write, guys, 2.5 hour? 2 hour 30 minutes. So after 130, 2 hours, 2.5 hours more. So it is 4 p.m. in the clock. It is 4 p.m. in the clock. Clear? Clear? So guys, are you getting some confidence? Is the efforts which I am putting is worth? Taking a lot of questions of similar type. Taking a lot of questions, guys, in a pattern wise, in a simple manner. Will this improve your TSD? Will this improve your TSD? I want all of your TSD to be very, very good. Guys, I know TSD takes time, but after 5 to 6 sessions, your TSD should be good. Yeah, I believe it. Because bacha, TSD is not something which cannot be done good. Okay? TSD is not something which cannot be done good. It can be done good as well. Good evening, Charlie. You're late. Have you watched the first session of TSD? Try to finish both the sessions today. First and second. The next cycle has also started, Charlie. Harika has already got 2 points yesterday. Okay? So buckle up. Buckle up now. Today I have not distributed any points so far, and it might be also possible that I will not distribute any point today. Two stations P and Q are 570 km apart. One start at 5 a.m. One start at 5 a.m. and travel with the speed of 90. Another start from Q at 6 a.m. and travel with the speed of 70. So for 5 to 6, travel it alone. For 5 to 6 a.m., travel it alone. 1 hour, speed of 90 kilometer short. It will cover 90 kilometer. After covering 90 kilometer, 570 minus 90, 480 kilometer will remain. After covering 90 kilometer, how much distance still remains? 480 kilometer still remains. Okay. Now, this is moving with the speed of 90 and this is moving with the speed of 70. It's 6 o'clock. Both are moving towards each other. 480 kilometer. 480 kilometer with the relative speed of 90 plus 70. That is 480 kilometer with the relative speed of 160 can be traveled in 3 hours. Okay. So 480 kilometer with the relative speed of 160 kilometer per hour. With the relative speed of 160 kilometer per hour can be traveled in 3 hours. 3 hours after 6 a.m. they are going to meet. 3 hours after 6 a.m. they are going to meet. It is 9 a.m. guys. It is 9 a.m. Perfect. Perfect. I hope guys you got it now. I hope you got it now, yeah? So, at least 7 to 8 relative speed questions, we have done it, yeah? At least 7 to 8 relative speed questions, or maybe more than that, we have already done it. This is kind of a mixture of yesterday's session and today's session. This is kind of a mixture of yesterday's session and today's session. Mixture of yesterday's class and today's class. Chalo, give it a mark then. At least. Charlie is a cheater. Charlie is a cheater. Whenever he sees that a marks is being allotted, he quickly answers it. Charlie, what power comes to you when you see that marks is allotted to a particular question? What power comes to you when you see a marks is being allotted to any problem? Let's see what is the correct answer. Let's see what is the correct answer. Adil start a journey. He covered 62.5%. Bacha 12.5% is 1 by 8. So 62.5% is, I think, 5 times of it. 5 by 8. So he covered 5 by 8 of the journey. He covered 5 by 8 of the journey. He covered 5 by 8 of the journey at 10 a.m. He covered 5 by 8 of the journey at 10 a.m. So, 5 part is covered. Let's suppose 5D is covered till 10 a.m. 5D is covered till 10 a.m. and completed his journey. Okay, 5 by 8. So total journey is 8D. So remaining distance is 3D. This D was not compulsory at all. This is just I'm keeping to give you a soothing process. This D was not compulsory at all. Okay. So this 3D distance, he has completed the journey at 10:24. So can I say Charlie can complete this 3D in 24 minutes? Charlie can complete this 3D in 24 minutes? If Charlie can complete 3D in 24 minutes, he can complete D in 8 minutes. And he can complete this 5D in 40 minutes. He can cover this 5D in 40 minutes. So, this distance would have been covered by him in 40 minutes. Okay. Reaching here at 10 a.m., covering the distance in 40 minutes, can I say he would have started at 40 minutes before then? 40 minutes before 10 is 9:20. 40 minutes before 10 is 9:20. 9:20 plus 40 is 10 a.m. A mixture of today's and previous session. A mixture of today's and previous session. Cool? Cool? Come on, guys. Okay, if you are liking the session, guys, then you can press the like button as well. Okay, that is the only thing which we want in written. If you are liking, if you are learning the concepts, then please do press the like button, as a kind of a gratitude. Okay, and do some comments after the session is over in the comment box as well. Okay, great. So this distance can be covered in 40 minutes. He was here at 10 a.m. He was here at 10 a.m. So journey has begun 40 minutes before 10 a.m. That is 9:20. So journey has begun 40 minutes before 10 a.m. That is 9:20. This is easy now. This is a homework for you. We have already done quite a questions over this. Homework number 1. We have already done quite a questions over this. Homework number 1 for sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Screenshot over. Okay. So, we might end up the session after this. Maybe I can take one more question. Let's see what happens. So, this is about, guys, our features of the Exampur Prep app, where we have included the previous year questions with the solutions. Job alerts is there, guys. What is the last date and what all. Quizzes topic wise, subject wise with the report card also included. Paid courses, for the CGL, there is CGL officer batch paid course, which is bilingual. Then current affairs, daily, weekly, monthly, test series and free courses. Free courses. Okay. How can you download the app? Just go to the Play Store, search the Exampur app. You will find the app, install it, open it, register with your credentials and start using it. and start using it. I think this is I will need to take in tomorrow's session more detail, more elaborate. This is, I think I need to take it tomorrow onwards, because if I take it solution and sir comes, yeah, sir is come, Deep Mani sir is there. So only 4 minutes, not taking it. We'll begin from here in the next session. So till then, take care of yourself. Have a great time. See you soon. Take care of yourself.